Okay, so there are a couple of new up and coming resources that I wanted us to talk about for anyone out there who is a small business owner who is selling a product. And there's two different platforms that are allowing business owners to just expand their reach. So I wanted to talk about this today. And the first one is TikTok Shop. Now, if you're on the platform, I am sure your feed has been inundated with TikTok Shop. And maybe you're like me wondering, like, is this legit? Like, can I really buy something through here? Well, the answer is yes. And so I wanted to talk about TikTok Shop and the opportunity that it offers you if you want to start a small business, or if you already have one and you're selling some kind of product, a physical product, or even like an e-course or digital art, things like that. And it's to open up your own TikTok shop. And so I'm going to read just what TikTok says about their TikTok shop.
Okay, I'm excited to hear about this because I know nothing about this because I don't sell any physical products. So I don't have room for this information. So I'm excited to hear about this.
Yeah. And just a side note, these platforms, even YouTube, is really expanding their offerings for people to shop in the platforms.
Yeah.
They're wanting people to stay on the platform. So they're offering creators these opportunities within the platform to sell their products. So I think that is really neat.
Yeah, and it makes it really seamless if you have products and you do put them on TikTok Shop, which Maggie's going to tell us how we do that. You can reach out to creators or send them free samples or whatever and try to get, some marketing going that way. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, it's just another opportunity for you as a business owner to just expand the reach on each of these platforms to just a wider variety of customers. So from TikTok's website, the way they describe TikTok Shop, it says, powered by TikTok's unique discovery engine, TikTok Shop enables brands and sellers to showcase and sell products directly on TikTok through a suite of in-app shopping touchpoints. No matter your business size, follower count, or content expertise, you can find the tools and partners you need to grow. So that's pretty neat. This TikTok Shop soft launch in November of last year, and then started beta testing in April. So it is still fairly new and evolving. So I encourage you, just as a disclaimer, like a lot of this information may change even by the time you're watching this. So if it's something you're interested in, I would encourage you to go ahead and like do some research, because as accurate as this information may be for like right now, it could change even a week or 2 weeks from now. Because I noticed when I was doing my research, even from just April, they are still kind of adjusting things to make them more shoppable, to make it easier to access for different business owners. So just wanted to issue that disclaimer out there.
Okay.
So if you want to know how you qualify, the main qualifiers are you need to be over 18 and you have to have posted a video on TikTok in the last 28 days. Then you go through a identification process. So you do have to have, your photo ID and address and all of those things to get approved. And they do claim that they vet all of their merchants on TikTok Shop. So for those of us who are questioning, is this legit? If I order this, am I going to get the product? Is it a scam? TikTok claims that they thoroughly vet all their merchants and that they are using second parties to ensure the safety of the transactions. So they claim that it is safe and it is legit. So I guess be comforted in that. And the next time I see a stellar deal on an office chair that I'm looking at, maybe I'll go ahead.
I'm going to be honest. I have not bought anything off of TikTok Shop because I feel a little weary of it. So maybe we need to test the waters and just buy something and see if it comes and we can report back to you.
I have been so skeptical, but there's this one office chair, because I recently have done an office makeover, that I love, and it keeps showing up in my TikTok Shop. It's kind of gone viral, and I've been so nervous to just pull the plug and like
What's
order
the worst
it.
that can happen? How much is the chair?
It's under $100. That's the other thing. It seems like the The deals are like
seems like a lot.
too good to be true.
Well, and I know they're trying to get people to shop on here.
Yes.
So they are giving you like $50 coupons to basically anybody as a shopper that you can use towards your first purchase. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And I see here, like, for the identification, it just says the last 4 digits of your social security number. So it looks like you don't even have to have an LLC or a business license or a, what are they called? IENs? I have one. I should know what it's called.
A tax ID.
Yeah, a tax ID for your business. So it looks like you don't have to have that. So if you're just starting out in your business, it looks like as long as you're selling a physical product, you could still sign up for this.
Right. And I do have to say, though, if you do decide to enroll in TikTok Shop and open a shop there is a referral fee that TikTok takes from your sales. And it looks like in the beginning, they were incentivizing people to get on TikTok Shop by waiving referral fees for the first 90 days. But it looks like that ended in September. So I don't know if they'll run more things like that to encourage people to get on TikTok Shop, but it is something they've done in the past. And they don't reveal their referral fee on their website. I will say that. But when I did my research, people were commenting that it was about 5%. So
5% per product?
Of sales.
Sales. That doesn't sound that unreasonable.
No, I didn't think so either. But yeah, so just a great opportunity for you. They talk about how selling on TikTok allows you to reach like just such a new audience with the younger demographic, because they are so focused on being a search engine for people. They really are trying to develop the app. It seems to be like that one-stop shop that you don't have to leave. They want you to be able to search whatever you need, be able to buy products you're interested in, all within the app. So that's great if you're wanting to open a shop there. It does take about 2 to 6 days to get approved. And once you are approved, there's a variety of different ways within the platform that you can sell your products. You can do live shopping videos where you basically do a TikTok live, demonstrate, talk about your products. And as people are tuning in live, they have the ability to purchase your product right there. Shoppable videos. You can open up your own shop page in TikTok within the app. And then the shop tab, which is your online marketplace within TikTok. So they are really pushing this shop TikTok content right now. You've seen all the discounts that they're offering, discount codes. It's overwhelming our feed. So I would say now would be an excellent time if it's something you're interested in and you do have a product that you kind of want to get up and running and start selling on a larger platform. It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, and I just know in my feed, because I'm a TikToker, I like to scroll TikTok. I've said that on here several times. These videos, these shoppable videos, they are really starting to push. They're giving those videos priority.
They are.
So it might show up more than those, entertainment videos and everything that people like to watch on there. They're going to push that because they're making commissions off of it. So it'll be interesting to see also how the audience responds, because I've been doing it for a while and this has already been tested, in other countries and is working. It's just they've brought it to the US now. So it'll be just really interesting to see how our shopping patterns change. Because like you said, YouTube is doing this.
Yes.
I think you have another platform we're going to talk about that is prioritizing shopping. So they really want you shopping in these apps so that you don't leave.
Yes. And I just think it's so neat for small business owners, especially on TikTok, because they are saying it doesn't matter your size or follower count, all of that right now. They're giving access to even people just starting out to be a part of this, which I think, and when we talk about the next platform, you'll see that it's very different. So this is a unique opportunity that, I just encourage people to take advantage of if it's something that you think you might be interested in.
Well, and it's such an organic way to show your product in action. You don't have to do the old school route of like, here's my brand and here's my identity and here's my color. At the end of the day, people just want to see what your product is and how it works. And so you just using it around your home or whatever it is, if you're showing it in action and people are seeing that, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm interested in that. I want to try that out. Like this chair that you're talking about. And you don't have to create like this whole big marketing plan like you had to do back in the day. I love that.
Yeah.
It makes it simple.
For people who have used Etsy as their main platform in the past, I think this is also a fun way to show people what your products look like in real life, in action, rather than just that static picture. So it can be an add-on to an Etsy shop. It can be instead of, I guess it just, whatever your business model lends itself to. This is just a more real, kind of organic, relatable way to show people what you're selling, what you've created, and what it looks like in real life.
Okay. And you have lots of resources for people that we're going to leave down in the description box, right? Okay,
yes,
perfect.
We'll leave all of the links to go sign up. And Erin On Demand also recently did a great video about how she's utilizing TikTok Shop for her digital planners. I'll link that below too. But yes, I encourage you to do the research and check it out, because it could be a really great opportunity. Yeah. So we still have one more, and that's Pinterest. Pinterest has recently launched what they call Pinterest Merchant. And now, I don't know about you, but I think Pinterest is probably one of the most underutilized social platforms out there. It is such an incredible search engine for people who are going there to really find something specific. And what Pinterest Merchant is, their verified merchant program is much like TikTok Shop in that you get approved to be a Pinterest verified merchant, and it helps people on Pinterest discover and buy from you and other vetted brands. They too have a vetting process for all the merchants on Pinterest. And as a verified merchant, your pins are going to appear organically to people who are shopping and pinning on Pinterest, and give you a chance to reach, again, a wider audience. You also, in the verified merchant, you get a badge that shows on your home Pinterest page that your brand was approved and vetted by Pinterest for people to shop and purchase. You can also do dedicated shopping experiences for pinners on Pinterest and related pins. They do have a little bit more requirements as far as your business goes. So if you want to be a Pinterest verified merchant, you have to have had your business website active and running for about 13 months before you can apply for this program.
Okay. So do you have to have your own website, or do you think you could qualify with an Etsy shop? Do you know that?
I don't know. That is a good question, because I also wondered if a Shopify would work. If you had a Shopify landing page.
It should.
It seems like it should, if you've had an online store already for 13 months. But I would say maybe we got to look into
that. And I assume they would be doing that because they want to see the consistency of you fulfilling orders and your customer service. Like they want to see that you're already doing that on your own before they let you sell on their platform, which is, sounds like a very good vetting process.
Yes, they want.
But you might have to have a little bit more experience before you look into doing that with Pinterest then versus TikTok.
Yes, you do need to be a little bit more established and have already been selling some products for a while. So it's different in that way. But what you do is, once you get approved to be a Pinterest merchant, you connect your existing storefront to your Pinterest business account, and then they turn your product catalog into pins for you.
What?
Into shoppable pins. So that, to me, is an incredible resource, because can you imagine the time involved in creating pins for an entire product catalog? That'd be a significant time investment. Well, the benefit is, if you do get to be a verified merchant, they do the work for you.
Wow. Okay. So really this sounds like there's probably a bigger commission involved. Did you find any information about how much commission they're taking off your sales and Pinterest?
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure they said that they don't take, that it's completely free.
Wait, what? Okay. Maybe they're just building up their program right now. They got to take a piece of the pie at some point.
When I was researching, they said right now this is a free experience.
Okay, so they're trying to get you to sign up right now. So if you already have a year of website sales, get on this now before they start charging, because they will start charging. They all do.
Yes.
That's something similar that's going on with YouTube shopping. I'm obviously more familiar with that. I don't think they have opened that up to small businesses yet. They are just working with big brands on there to, I think, get that shopping experience down on YouTube. But I think once that they have figured that out, they are going to do similar to what you're talking to with TikTok and with Pinterest, because why not? And they are doing very generous commissions for creators right now. And I don't believe YouTube is taking a huge chunk of that right now, but one day they will, because there's nothing, there's no such thing as a free lunch. So definitely jump on these programs now before they become more established, because you're going to, make more money in the interim before they raise the commissions they're going to be taking off of these sales.
Right. And if it's something that, like, especially for Pinterest merchant, that you think maybe down the, like, I haven't had my business website up for 13 months yet, but that's a great opportunity when I get to that point. Start your Pinterest account now, because one of the eligibility requirements is your Pinterest business account has to be at least 3 months old, and you need to have been like active on there within those 3 months. So
okay, perfect. So even if you're not selling, take the steps now. Like even on TikTok, if you don't even have a TikTok yet, start your TikTok and start, you have to have that one that's 28 days old. Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
So start your TikTok today. Do those actionable steps to move forward to be selling on these platforms one day, because it's definitely the future of the way that people are going to be shopping.
It is. And it really represents such a way to extend your reach beyond what you could just in your everyday through Facebook Marketplace. Right now, the way that they are pushing this TikTok shop, especially out there, it's a way for you to gain access to an entirely new customer base and really launch, your business and start monetizing it. So I think it's really exciting.
Well, thank you for doing all the hard work of talking about these programs and researching them for us. It makes me want to come up with a product.
I know. And just a disclaimer, we aren't experts at it.
No.
We aren't currently selling any products. We're just kind of doing some research to get you the information so that you can be encouraged that there is really just such a wide array of resources out there right now. If you're thinking of starting a business, or if you've kind of been dabbling in it for a little while, to give you that push to just kind of go ahead and get started.